You went to build your new PC this morning, opened up the case and no power switch motherboard connection. Wait, no power switch motherboard connection? What, as in you didn't have the cable? You didn't have the cable that goes from the power supply to the motherboard?
Decreasing. It's now 26.
That comes
Celsius.
with your PSU. El Plagiato, thank you for almost 3 years. Thank you, mate. I tell you what, when I race, I get really, like, flushed and warm. I think it's the adrenaline and the heart rate. Nice dive, bro. The front panel connector. Oh, you mean the power switch on the case itself? There's, like, no cable coming from it. You get sweaty, yeah. I am, like, literally just... That's why I wear these. Well, one of the reasons I wear these. So, Ibanez, that's a fault with the case manufacturer, yeah? Like, they just forgot to put a cable in. That's the problem. I can't even think how you could work around that. Yeah, you could wire it yourself, but, you know. I mean, when you look at the actual switch, can you see a cable anywhere at all? Use a screwdriver to short the power pins? Yeah, okay. I don't think I'd feel comfortable doing that. I know it works, Dave, but the average Joe in the street is not going to start putting a piece of metal across the power lead, is he? The 2 pins. Sired Wardrobe, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome. Have to maintain an open case. Yeah, I mean, the problem is, like, the problem you have is if you build the PC and then they send you another case, you've then got to take it all out again and put it in a new PC, in a new case, which is just double trouble. I'd say either wire it yourself or get a replacement case. How was your last race? P4. Oh, that's a lockup. Punting out of a 35-second lead by a locked-up GTE. Oh my god. You was in P1 and a GTE locked up and took you out. Oh my god. Yeah, I finished P4. I had an incident with a guy, but he finished right after me, so it's all good. You went past him in T2. Okay. And he locked up in T3. Yeah. We actually saw a couple of incidents of exactly the same. In fact, I don't know if it was you. I think I might have watched it. Because an LMP, like there was a Porsche, and he was on the inside, and he braked at about 75 marker, and he should have been braking at about 100. And an LMP went down the left side of him, and he locked up and slammed straight into the side of the LMP. So if you was in my race, that was you. Taz, I'm just waiting for the race session to start, which it has started now. If you're impatient, just come back in like 30 minutes. The next race is in 30 minutes. DJ Marky, if you're going to stream and use... If you're going to use 3 monitors to stream, it's entirely possible. You'll have to have... You can use caps to overlay the chat, like I do. So, like, I have chat overlaid here, right? But then, you know, if you've got people subbing and stuff, you can't see those events. So you need a solution for that. I mean, if you can put, like, an iPad next to your desk or rig or whatever you've got, you need a way of reading other things. Have you gone back and watched some old Skippy races? No. I'd probably just shout at myself, "What are you doing?" Oh, using the third split, fair enough. Well, there was, I don't know if you saw my replays, but there was an exact incident to yours. Exactly the same. LMP, locked up Porsche, straight into the side of the LMP. Race, register. Use one iPad to it as a touch panel. Nice. Come on. Come on, mate. Have you seen the pyramid computer Linus built for the D-Brand? No, I've not seen that. Is that his latest video? After having this ultra-wide monitor for a while, what are your thoughts? I think Quirk gets asked the same question, and Quirk's had triples and an ultra-wide. And he's probably more or less on the same page as me, that like a triple, like a properly installed triple monitor solution is arguably better for field of view. Like you get more of a view. But you then have bevels, and I know ROG monitors, you can get that strip that you put down that kind of blurs the image. But so you got to put up with the bevels if they bother you. You've also got 3 monitors, so it's quite expensive. But then you've got 3 cables into your graphics card, so 3, you know, HDMI or DVI connections. And you need more space. Like you need more room at the side of your rig to be able to do a triple than you do a single ultra wide. So it wouldn't even work for me. Like I just don't have the room. The ultra wide, if you can get it like close enough, like I have my ultra wide just over like the front of my wheelbase there. So it's like similarly here. That's about as close as you can get it. And it means when I turn the wheel, like where my hand is, my line of sight, which you can't see, goes to about here. So it feels pretty realistic, because in the cockpit, you know, the guy's wheel's like roughly in a similar position to this. So it kind of feels like you're in the car. I don't have any bevels. I have one connection to the graphics card. My graphics card has 4 ports on it. It has 2
New fastest
DVI.
lap for Salomon 2:00.2 seconds.
Either has 2 DVI and 2 HDMI, or 3 DVI and 1 HDMI. I can't remember. But I have 4 monitors in the room. This one and one above, and 2 over there. And I switch between the rig and the desk. So this works very well for me. This is a 1080 144 hertz screen.
The track temperature.
Yeah, and when I say DVI, I mean DisplayPort.
Celsius.
I'm just being an idiot. DisplayPort, not DVI. Good God.
That's a new fastest lap for Villa, 1:55.36.
So, you know, in terms of vision, I get really good vision. I have a single image. I don't have any bevels, and I like it. I like it a lot. And it doesn't require you to start messing about with the settings of the game to make it draw across 3 screens correctly. Like, it just works. You just tell iRacing, hey, that's 3840 by 1080. Go. You do start to get, like, distortion towards the edges, like as in the field of view starts to get a little bit more fisheye as you get to the edges, but not to any point that it matters. Like, most of your focus is in front of you anyway. So I'm happy with it, but equally you could be happy with triples. It just depends on what setup you want to do. No, I've not done the VR thing in iRacing.
Thank you.
What do you mean per June? One of my mods.
Mic check.
I'll be doing it. You'll see the rig tour video this week. If you watch my YouTube channel, there'll be a video on it this week, which will have the room tour, and you'll see this. I won't go into detail, but you will see it.
Mic check,
You'll see the
please.
whole thing. You'll see the cameras, you'll see the lights, the rig, like everything. But then the video after that, which I've not even started planning yet, will go into detail about the rig itself and how I set it up and how I mounted everything. But because I'm changing some stuff, I'm not doing that just yet.
Get a mic check, please.
It's working fine.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's a rendering thing. It's exactly what it is. Inco, I think you can do it different ways. You can do it as a triple, or you can tell NVIDIA to do a surround view. But if you're trying to stream as well, that can get pretty interesting. You plan to get the McLaren GT3 wheel? No. No. Oh, right, Bajuned, okay. How many races are you going to do today? Just the one more. My brain is getting to the point where it's like, you know, I've done 2 races. The third is going to take it out of me, and that'll be that. And then I'll probably shoot people in the face instead. I'll have a look, Pajune. Thank you. Is there much difference between an RTX 3000 and a Titan X? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. I never really looked at buying a Titan, so I never really looked at the specs of them. I know they're pretty expensive. Yeah, DJ Market, I'm only running 60 FPS at the moment on this monitor, but I may well... Like, if you notice, like, iRacing here, you see that G there? That's your graphics, and you can see it's, like, maxed out. And I'm running 60 FPS, right? But it's simply not true, because if you look at my graphics card here, it says it's running 50%. So how does that work? Like, how can it say that it's maxed out? I think G's graphics, isn't it? Or is R render pipeline? What's G? Maybe G's not graphics. I don't know what G is. But if I put it to 144 hertz, and it's trying to render 144 FPS, and it's recording and it's streaming, I'm not so sure how it will cope. I've not tried it, but I will try it at some point. It just said then it's a 2080 Ti. Yeah, absolutely, Inco. It's the input lag is the more important thing. So, yeah, if I can get it to do 144 hertz FPS, that'd be great. I'd be happy with 120, actually. 120 would be good. No, I have a 3090 that's sat on the floor, and I'm waiting for Dave, the bearded one, to get me a water block for it. So it's not installed yet, because I have a water-cooled graphics card. So I need to take that out and replace it. So that won't be done yet. Beard? Yes, you, Dave.
Hell of a rejoin.
Graphically, the meter shows a 1 second running average how much time it's taking the graphics card to draw displayed frames. But when it's full and it's red, Amalas, does that mean bad things? Pajuned. I actually showed the card yesterday on the stream. I unpacked it and showed it on camera. If you go back to yesterday's stream. But it won't matter. Like, I don't need the radiator and the fans, which is what makes it huge. If you take all of that off, it's almost the same size as a 38. It's the same board as a 3080, but it has extra RAM slots on the other side. So it's like slightly bigger. But what makes a 3090 bigger than a 3080 is all that radiator and fan. Yeah, MLS. I you know, I don't get it. It just feels like that number's wrong. Exactly. I mean, it doesn't have a problem doing 60 FPS. It's butter. But this says otherwise. I don't understand it. Oh, the Titan isn't called Titan for nothing. It really is a Titan. That is a massive card. Is the monitor G-Sync? I don't think it is. I think it's, what's it called? The other one. The AMD one. Rizzle 81. Thank you for subbing. Yeah, FreeSync. But I think NVIDIA now supports FreeSync. I think I read that somewhere. Because I think FreeSync is like an open source thing. So I think in the end they decided to just stop trying to create double standards and actually just, you know, there's that many FreeSync monitors out there. They're like, oh, okay, we'll adopt it. I don't know, Taz. If you turn on, if you add more cars onto the track, as in your options, you tell it how many cars to render. Each of those cars, that's a lot of drawing. Revise the PPL exams with the Poolies books. You need those. You need those study guides, DPH. Do you know which ones I mean? You need the study guides. They're the best way of passing your PPL. The license part, anyway. The study guides are amazing. Yeah, I think NVIDIA did take it further, but yeah, I do like the openness of FreeSync. Is it the AFE guides? Yeah, I think it is. The AFE study guides. I think, yeah, they must be, because I sent Matty a link, so yeah, it will be. Yeah, get those, because they are really, really good. They have, like, condensed... It's a bit like making notes. They have condensed information of what you need to know, and then they have 3 sets of, like, exam questions, and then at the end, they have the answers with explanations. So what you do is you kind of get to the point where you can do all of those questions and get at least most of them right. And at that point, you're probably ready for the real thing. Thank you, Marky. But now is the time to get all your PPL exams done, because you can't fly. So just get the exams out of the way, so that when you can fly again, you can just get out there and do it. Right. The question bank has changed. What, on the real exam? I mean, the CAA is always trying to catch you out with stuff, but...
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Nice. Well done, bro. Is that a Mickey? Oh yeah, they put it all on computer, didn't they? It's all done electronically now. Computer system's a massive pain. Why am I not surprised? Anything that you have to do with the CAA is a massive pain. Honestly. The CAA is stuck in the 50s. What is this guy doing?
Car left, clear left. Car right, clear right. Car right, clear right.
I have no idea what that guy's doing.
Siren and siren.
Oh my god, no.
$18,000 schmackos, really? Jeez. That's a lot. The person in P1 has 20,000 smackos. How? That's amazing. Consider it's only been running for like, what, 2 days? Like 4 races, I think. You had a million in
V13.
Quirk's chat. A million?
Sector 3's a second off the pace.
I've seen people in Quirk's chat with like 80 million or 300 million, I think was one of them. Marky, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome, sir. That was a mess.
On your right. Clear right.
P9. You've just done a 157.13.
Are you planning a future upgrade to direct drive? Do you like fine say? At the moment I have no plans. I genuinely don't think. Let me put it this way. I'm pretty confident that
There's traffic behind.
I
Keep your
can
wits
get
about you.
faster without a direct drive, and I don't think a direct drive is going to make me faster. See what I mean? Like, instead of... I had a belt-driven wheel. Well, I have a belt-driven wheel, which is still a good wheel, and so I decided to invest my money in good pedals. I could have bought a DD instead. Well, yeah, it does, but I don't feel, Inco, that I'm at that kind of stage where I think, if I had a DD, I could probably get, you know, an extra few tenths out of a lap.
All clear on pit
I'm
exit.
not at that level.
Right side. Clear right.
Well, it's not just stronger force feedback. I think it gives you more accurate feedback. Well, put it this way. I've seen... There's a 5K iRacing streamer that I've seen, and he uses like a G920 from Logitech. So, which pretty much says it's the driver, right? It's like rocking around with the Logitech 200 quid consumer wheel with a 5K IR. Like, how does that work? And I'm sure there's plenty of people out there with a direct drive wheel that can't even get above 3K. Wow. Let's get into a rhythm here. Quite no longer uses G29. Yeah, he doesn't have a 5k RR either, does he? So that's why. If you went back to his G29, he'd get 5k. Thank you, Network. Good afternoon to you.
B12.
Well, I think Sean will get banned for a month anyway, the way he goes. Some of the stuff he posts in Quirk's chat. Yeah, I think Weber's has a G29, I think, but he has like, oh god, boosting belt pedals.
On your right. Clear right.
Thanks, dude. Thanks for that.
Sector 2 is 0.43 off the pace. You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
I think as long as you've got a decent wheel, the pedals are kind of, you get better value out of them, I think, than the wheel. Like, your braking is more
13th
important.
place.
Drift King Pro. Can you recommend an oval racing streamer on Twitch? I know very little about oval racing. Like, pretty much the only thing I know about it is you don't turn right.
Sector 1 is 0.43 off the pace.
But there is Casey Kerwin, I think his name. He does road but does a lot of oval. He's pretty good. As in, very good. Don't think he swears much. Can't remember.
You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 2.
I don't know. I've not heard of Ray Alfala. Jeff does racing on and off, I think. He tends to do oval when he does it, I think. I've not seen him do road.
Sixth place. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. Sector 3 is 0.26 off the pace.
Ryan's one of the guys who's on our racing main page. Okay. I never go though. MK Dons, thank you, 51. Dave Cam. Oh, on YouTube, right. Let's go racing. Well, let's go qualifying. What, you've heard Dave Cam swear? I don't think I've watched him, so I can't vouch for that. Ugh, think I need a coffee. I drink that one, but it's cold. You're looking at the TLCM pedals from Thrustmaster slowly upgrading your G27. Yeah, I mean, Thrustmaster makes some reasonable stuff at the price point, you know? I've not qualified Firefighter. We're about to go qualifying. It's just split in the groups now. Dave Cam was in your last race. He got wiped out by a 5K driver. He swore in game. Oh, God, I don't like the look of this. Oh, no. Top of the split. Not good. Not good. Car number 1. Not good. Nope, 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 nope. The problem with being top of your split is you have a lot to lose. Because what this is saying, iRacing is basically saying, you're the best here. We expect you to win this race. If you don't win, it goes, oh, you know your iRating? There it is. You've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, me too.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 24 Celsius.
All right. See what we can do.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. All right, Paul, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time. track temperature's decreasing. It's now 24 Celsius.
24, that's not bad. I am DJ Mark here. I'm trying to get some heat in the brakes. Otherwise they don't perform properly. Mr. Hambone, thank you for 51. That was messed up at the end, wasn't it? It was going so well. I don't even know how that happened.
P7. That lap time was 1:57.01.
That was a pretty decent lap time as well until I did that at the end.
guy behind has just done a 157.07 P8. That last lap was a 156.11.
Oh, there's a bunch of guys faster. I'm trying not to punt you on a pass and not all them LMP2. I know you guys are not all bad, but some of them are properly nuts. And you don't remember the good ones. You remember the ones that do crazy stuff. It's a bit downgrade from 144 to 60 on the main screen. Yeah, like I said before, I could run it at 144 probably. I need to try it. It's just that iRacing is giving me information here saying that my graphics card's maxed out when it's not. P11, blimey, the competition's gone through the roof here. How is it all these guys are under 2K and putting all these stonking lap times in? I don't like starting in P11. It's going to be a right mess.
That's the end of the session.
So the guy with a 1.9K rating has done a 155 dead near enough. Duke of Luke, thank you for 2 years. There you go, bets are opened. Wait, no comments in the voice chat? People saying, take it easy, guys. Good luck, guys. Just remember, finish means 6 and above. Top 5 means 2nd to 5th. I definitely haven't got them muted, have I? No. Too random that far back. Yeah, it's either going to go really badly or pretty well. It's probably going to be wrecking. It's whether I'm involved in it. Hey, I might even cause it. Wow, Hannah. You bet top 5 with all your smackos. Well, that was dumb.
The air temp is 21 Celsius. The track temp is 24 Celsius. We need to follow car number 9.
Dumbest, thank you for 43 months.
Go!
That was the weird start.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
On your left. Clear left.
That rejoin, that guy just did exactly what I did in the last race.
Something from here.
And I was actually thinking to myself, that guy's going to pit me exactly like I did in the last race.
You don't belong here.
I know, right?
Tenth position.
This is some pretty close racing. I don't think it's calm, Josh. It's sheer concentration, mate. No, there's no safety cars. Apart from the one at the start, that's it. There is in the ovals.
What are you guys doing?
Stimpy, thank you, mate.
You've just done a 157.04. Stick to the plan.
I messed
Don't be
that up.
intimidated here.
This is busy. Well, I guess you're going to shut that door then.
Car right.
That was bad driving.
Still there. Clear right. Right side. Hold your line. Clear right. On your right. Still there.
Look how much that cost me in this guy.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
P10.
Why can't I just shut the door? Gone wide.
The gap behind is now 1.0.
Thank you for the space.
That's annoying.
I'll play Mario Kart if you want.
You're too far to send it. I guess. Had to pick up a few X's on the way.
That lap was a 156.87. That's your best lap in the session.
I need to try and get behind this guy and get the slipstream.
Okay, Paul, our fuel window will open after 22 minutes and closes after 34 minutes.
Missing the apex on cops.
That lap was a 156.66.
What, Pit want to see the LMP? If the traffic's like this, I might as well.
The gap in front is now 0.7.
Seriously.
Traction control, firefighter.
The gap behind is now 0.6.
Uh-oh. Messed that up. Completely messed that up.
Okay, Paul, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
I know, right? No mistakes, like as if. This is pretty intense for midfield.
Dude, what are you doing?
Your last lap time was at 1:56.88. Okay, Paul, your lap times are pretty consistent. Stay close, there might be a chance here.
Which chicane? Well, the last one. Jeez.
All right, Paul, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
I almost hit that guy.
Left side, clear left.
Really?
Use all the track. Force them to find the gap. That was 157.59.
Uh-oh.
Car right, clear right.
Messed up my braking. I got the car slightly unsettled. Like, it was slightly going to the right, and I had to ease off the brake. Otherwise, I would have spun it.
Okay, Paul, you've got half your fuel left.
Yeah, thanks, man. That was close.
Well, this is full on.
How many of track, buddy?
Yellow flag, caution. You're losing time here, man. We need to pass him.
Wow.
Much as you're pulling away every single
What?
car you
Car right, clear right.
What just happened? I just saw him slow down and was like, what's going on?
B9. Here come the LMP2 runners.
Right, if I pit now, what will happen? That's the question.
Okay, Paul, we'll fuel you to the end of the race.
No way. No way will 24 litres.
Come on, Alex.
Blue flag.
Is the refueling opened yet?
Be careful.
Left side, clear left.
Blue flag.
Nice job, bro. Nice job. Literally can't get back on the track.
Blue flag.
Steering's broken. There you go, end of race. Steering's completely wonky.
There's a group of faster cars
Yeah,
behind.
He just pincer me into the wall. That better not be the same guy who said,
Clear right.
Blue flag.
you know, at the start of the race was the guy who said, I'm gonna gun for you. That better not be him.
Right side, clear right.
Didn't even apologise. Yeah. Look at the car, it's just
Okay,
completely
Paul,
broken
the
now.
next car is Cook.
I was behind two other cars, like following a chain.
Pit lane speed limit is 55 kilometers per hour. Okay, we'll fill you to the end.
You gotta be fine, Ben.
100 meters. 50 meters.
6 minutes. Yeah, okay.
Sorry about that, Cedric.
On the plus side, I get food. His margin from error is pretty small. I mean, they have so much downforce. This guy could have been over here on the track. He had all that track to play with, and the downforce he has, he can go around the outside of us all day long. So if he's trying to go down the inside of us, then he makes a decision like here. This is where he decides he's going to go on the outside. But he leaves it so incredibly late that it's just like, what?
Okay, Paul, you're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel.
It was so unnecessary. I wouldn't really say that was netcode. I mean, you're within the wing here. That's just too close. Thing is, what grounds do I have for protesting it? Bad driving. He didn't have enough patience. I protest it. It's just ridiculous. You just ruin a guy's race because you just can't be bothered to move over on the track. Like, his move was too late.
Enter blue flag.
He can see at this point that he doesn't have the inside line. All of the GTEs are taking the inside line. So he could have just moved over, or he could have lifted slightly, waited till we all push out, and then gone down the inside. Man, that sucks. Yeah, that was me. That was me getting wrecked. Up until this point, he was having a pretty good battle. It's just stupid. So unnecessary.
All right, Paul, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. That's 20 minutes to go.
Yep.
What the fuck are you trying? Who overtakes there? No one.
I don't know,
Fucking
Elsinore.
idiot.
I don't know, mate.
SquirrelPlus security on a pit room.
I know people say not all MMP drivers are bad, but plenty of them are. It just won't wait. This guy's not giving him any ground. It's just unreal, isn't it? Where's the guy that pitted me? I don't know. What was his name again? Is it this guy? Mario.
Richards has been disqualified.
Don't tell me he's now in P1. Are you actually kidding
The
me?
leader is pitting now.
Look at that, he actually lifted. He was P1 when he wrecked you. That's just bizarre. How frustrating is that, eh? Unnecessary wreckage. Yeah, I need some cathartic shooting of people in the face now. That's what I need to do. I need to go and shoot people. Ay, caramba. Well, you win some, you lose some.